LTC cash voucher scheme. Here I want to discuss about LTC cash voucher scheme in a brief only. This LTC cash voucher scheme is introduced in the COVID-19 pandemic by central government to all those who are eligible for LTC, leave travel concession. Who can avail LTC cash voucher scheme? Those employees who all are eligible for this block of 2018-21 of LTC all are eligible for this LTC cash voucher scheme. If those are already used this LTC for the block fully, then they cannot avail this scheme again. Why? Because they don't have any LTC spending during the block mentioned. Okay, this scheme is applicable for current financial year ending with March 21. Actually, this is introduced in the COVID-19 pandemic to boost up the number of purchases by the central government. So this is especially for the current financial year ending with March 2021. Okay, what to do to claim this? To claim this LTC cash voucher scheme, the employee has to apply for this one. There is a procedure for that. I'll mention that. For that, he has to claim 10 days of leave encashment, and he has to expend 3 times of the fixed amount given below based on level and eligibility under LTC. Actually, for LTC, there are some norms. Based on that, the travel fare has to be reimbursed. But in this case, the government itself has mentioned some names. They named it as deemed LTC fare. For one person, it's a 6,000. So, who all are entitled to business class airfare? They will eligible 36,000 for round trip to and fro for one dependent. If you have two dependents, 2 into 36,000. Similarly, for economy class airfare, 20,000. For a trail fare, it's 6,000. Those there are some other levels for like level 3 and level 5, but who all are entitled to rail fare irrespective of any class, whether it is second AC or third AC, fixedly 6,000 they will get for one person round trip to and fro. So remember again that the amount is per person. If the number of dependents are 4, it comes as 4 into 6,000. You can claim this partially also. Okay, if the number of dependents as per LTC are more than 1, just multiply with the number of dependents as mentioned earlier. Okay, if no leaves are available for encashment, then eligible for deemed fare only on proportional basis. There are some calculations. As I mentioned, I will explain briefly. And where to spend. The amount is to be spent to purchase any goods or to avail services, but that has to come under GST of 12% or above. That amount I mentioned earlier is 6,000. If you have only two dependents, 2 into 6,000, 12,000, and 3 times of that you have to spend 36,000. You have to spend on any items or to avail any services which are available under GST 12% or above. 12% or 18% is okay, but it should not be less than 12%. And in addition to that, you have to spend 10 days of leave encashment. You have to apply for leave encashment, and that amount also to be expended, and you will get that amount back as a leave encashment. You are getting that back. If the main thing is, once you apply for leave encashment, that amount is not taxable under this scheme. Why? Because the government itself is asking you to expend that money. So it is the employer will not deduct any TDS on this leave encashment too. And the bill must be on the name of the employee. Now you have to submit the bills to the concerned officer. The bill you are submitting has to be GST one. On that, the name of the employee has to be mentioned. The purchase may be direct or online. You can purchase through Flipkart, Amazon, or any other e-commerce services, or you can directly visit any store and you can purchase the item or product like TV, automobile, or whatever it may be, which comes under 12% and above. Here the important thing is the payment must be through online mode only. The payment may be made by the spouse or any other person, but it has to be through online. So if you purchase through e-commerce website, remember that COD is not eligible for this. Why? Because it doesn't comes under online mode. So you can pay through any debit card, internet banking, or Google Pay, Phone Pay, BMAP, anything is okay, but except cash. What is the process to apply? If you are eligible, apply by writing a letter to the officer. And here you can take advance. The advance for leave encashment 100% you can avail as advance by mentioning attaching the leave encashment form, and 50% of the LTC deemed fair. 50% of how much amount you want to claim. That amount you can claim as an advance. Here I can explain you as how much amount you can expend. When comes here, if it is 6,000 rupees, 6,000 and the number of dependents are 2 only in addition to you, then 3. 3 into 6,000, 18,000. This 18,000 you have to expend plus this 10 days of leave encashment. For example, if it is 1,000 per day, 10,000. Total 46,000 you have to expend. Okay, here the important thing is 3 times of this fixed amount. So dependents are 36. That 36 into 3 you have to do. The total amount you have to spend. Here what I want to mention you is 50% of this amount. 6,000 into 3 into 3. The total amount, out of this total amount, 50% you can take as advance. Okay, that 50% amount and this 10 days of leave engagement also you can take in as advance. Okay, so how much amount you have to take from your pocket? That balance of 50% you have to take from your pocket, and in addition to that, this 2 times you have to take from your pocket. Okay, I will tell you clearly once again. Out of these 3 times, 1 time will be paid by the government as free scheme. Out of that 1 time itself, 50% you can take as advance. So from your pocket you have to take balance 50% to expend, and out of this 3, 2 are pending now 2 times. That 2 times you have to expend from your pocket. So as a whole, 2.5% you have to take from your pocket. Out of this 2.5%, when you submit bills, you will get the total amount of 1 time. Means if it is one dependent, there is only 1%, 6,000 amount you will get reimbursed. Out of this 6,000, if you already claimed 50%, the balance 3,000 you will get now at the time of settlement of bills. Okay. Okay. Purchase may be through online or direct, as I mentioned earlier. What is the process to apply? If you are eligible, apply by writing a letter to the concerned officer with mentioning advance details, number of dependents you have to mention, leave encashment form you have to attach. Provide all the bills with a statement mentioning the bill details for easy reference. You may purchase so many bills. There is no rule like you have to purchase only one item, like one motorbike or nothing. It's not mentioned like that. You can purchase multiple items, but try to reduce the number of items. This is just to make it easy. Okay, so those bills you have to accumulate, and you have to mention serial number, vendor name, and bill number and the amount. This will be for easy reference. So even you can track it how much amount you expended till now and how much amount is pending. Okay, here important points to be noted are: if you already claimed all the LTCs for this block, you cannot claim this scheme now. There is a typo error here. If you used LTC partially, like for self used and for dependents not used, then this can be availed partially. Okay, during this LTC of block 2018-21, for example, take this current year. If you have 2 persons, you and your spouse, only one dependent, you already claimed for yourselves, but not claimed yet for your spouse. Then you can claim for your spouse in this scheme. Okay, you can get advance for the amount as I mentioned earlier. 100% of encashment you can claim, and 50% of the deemed LTC where you can claim. Is there any excess or balance to be adjusted at the end of the settlement time? Okay. The bills must be GST invoices from registered vendors. The important points to be noted again I am mentioning: the bill must be GST bill. It must have the GST number, registered GST vendor. The bill date must be on or before 31st March 2021 and after the date from which this order came out. Okay, the bill must be named to the employee. I'm not talking about payment. I'm talking about bill. Bill has to be mentioned to the employee name. Is to be mentioned on the bill. The payment must be through online mode. whether he paid or his spouse paid or any family members paid, it's not about us. For us, the bill must be through online mode. Okay, thank you.